Hello, Pep. Do you feel very frustrated that you didn't get something, perhaps a win out of today's game?
This business is how many goals you score and how few goals you concede. So we try to play as good as possible. Always, I believe in the past, and today, even today, more than ever. Always, I believe you have or you are closer to win the games when you create more chances, you concede few. So it's happened, but sometimes it's not enough. It's happened sometimes this season, and we have to accept it. I would not say we are not a team who score goals because the stats are there in the terms of all the competitions, how many goals we score. But we lost the game, and that is only I can say.
Sammy.
You spent a while with your players, obviously, after the game.
You played pretty well, but you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, but no. Are you angry, disappointed
No.
with?
Not at all. Normally, I don't like when we don't play good or we don't run or we don't fight. It's a team to build, to play in a certain way, and we have to see so precise. We have to see good, but no. Normally, never when you lose, I'm away from my players. Never. It was in the past, and because I know them. But we lost the game, and we talk about move forward and keep going. So a lot of months to play and try to do it.
Jose felt that Raheem Sterling should have been sent off for the challenge on Delhi, and possibly also for the penalty that wasn't given. Can I ask you your views on that? And also, how is he on the injury?
I don't comment opinions from my colleagues.
I don't really want you to comment on his opinion. I wanted your opinion on the incident.
I don't have opinion.
Okay. Could you tell me about his fitness? Because he had to go off.
I didn't speak with the doctor. Not yet.
Can I maybe ask you one more then?
Yeah, of course.
Not about that. You're 22 points behind Liverpool. Have you conceded the title? Do you accept that there's virtually no chance? Yes. Can you say it? I can't quote you nodding.
Sorry?
I can't quote you nodding.
Okay. Yeah, far away. So they are unstoppable. A lot of points. We drop points in the games we play quite similar as today, even when we play in Anfield. And of course, so now it's target for the competitions and qualify for the Champions League next season.
Done.
Just on the back of that, will you look to rebuild? How do you get closer to Liverpool? Will you look to rebuild the team in the summer?
No, but I don't. So 2 seasons ago, when we had 100 points, we finished not 1 decade, not 20 years. I don't know how many points. 19 from United from Mourinho, and 20. I don't know how many from Liverpool. So sometimes I think, and in that period, the team was Liverpool strong. Maybe not stronger right now for more time, but stronger. So today is not the day, honestly, to talk about to reveal. You have a feeling what you have to do, but about the performance, the reality is against United, we concede 1 shot on targets and we create incredible amount of chances and we lost the game. And today is quite similar. Against that, it's difficult to find a solution, even for me. I know the players. So when the players say, "What is the way you have to do?" So, I don't know, because we are there. So you are in the 16-yard box, in the penalty spot, they are there alone with the keeper and 3 players, and we are not able to score a goal. And that's maybe one day we make a click and we change it. And I think the team is good. The team is good. I like the way my team play. But it's not enough. So we are far away, and of course the distance is so big, and the distance is a reality. And next season we have to do better.
That was going to be my next question. Do you feel, you said Liverpool are unstoppable, but do you feel once you go back to zero, start again next season, you can stop them? You can, next season, different season altogether?
I'm not able to. Will be fantastic for our fans next season. will be better. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next game against West Ham. I cannot tell you what is going to happen. We are working on that, of course. We were working on that, but I don't know.
Pep, is a problem for your team and also the rest of the Premier League that Liverpool's gap is so far, they're so far ahead to motivate
Well,
your players?
the last 2 seasons, it was a guy, a owner for the Premier League said that cannot happen again. So it's not good for the Premier League. City win the titles in that way when we did 100 points, and you have to do it. So now it's Liverpool. You have to be concerned, the owner for the Premier League.
But you in your managerial career, you've never come across this kind of gap so far early into the season. How do you motivate your players? How do you make them continue to carry on
To get
fighting?
better, you don't just play just to win the titles. Just play for yourself. You compete for yourself to be better. So all the times we win the titles, we compete for opponents, but we compete for ourselves when we talk, when we speak, with the training sessions to do what we have to do. So yes, so we have to find it. Of course, it's a big distance and behind as well. So, but we have many competitions in every game, and from today we can learn. We can learn things to getting better for the future. And sometimes I'm not used, we are not used, but it's happened. Sport is like this. You always not win, You always defeats, and not athletes and no teams all the time during decades win, win, and win. Sometimes lose, and just to understand why, to getting better.
And is the club missing Mikel Arteta? Have you been in touch with him since he went to Arsenal?
I know he's incredibly happy there. He's doing a great job. His team, when I saw some games, is doing really well, and I'm so happy for him.
Just next to Dan.
You've said that there's been quite a few games this season like this where you play so well, create so many chances, and still don't score. What can you do to change that?
I don't know. Of course I know. But that is business. So that is, you see, in poetic way. So how play we good? I'm not a big fan of that. So that business means you win games and score more goals than the opponent. And today we didn't do that. But the same way like you start in my first speech. So I don't know another way to play good, to create more chances than the opponent. Always I believe, for statistics, you create more than the opponent, you have closer to win the games. And that is what you have to try to do. And I know what they have to do, to say to the players, to do training, to get back in that position. I know what you have to do because I lived this position in the past as a football player, as a manager. It's not the first time like we live, we play good, but we cannot score or we don't score goals. And we are going to work on that.
In the past, Pep, when your team have suffered a setback like a sending off, you've amazed us all with your ability of the players to pull together and make that work for them rather than against them almost. And yet today, within 3 minutes of going a man down, you're a goal behind.
Yeah.
Have you lost that ability?
Well, I don't know. We didn't have this ability. Thank you. In the past, I don't know how many times we sent off and were able to maintain that positions. So I don't know. Normally that's happens when you have 10 or 12 or 14 points in front, and after it's easy to handle it, that position. Yeah, it was a pity, this short time, the first shoot on target they did, score a goal with 10 against 11. So, yeah.
But mentally, in the past, you'd expect your players perhaps to keep things stable for a while. It just seemed a remarkable collapse in a short space of time.
Collapse is a tough word. I don't think we didn't collapse because still, I think after 1-0, 2-0, we create more chances than them. So we're still there. Sometimes it happened. It was an action, and this team is built for to do something and play in certain way. And of course, 10 against 11 after miss what we miss in this game. The chances, the penalties, and the post, and after that, it's not easy even for the players. But still, I think we were there. It's not easy. So. Defend well, strong, and always the counter-attack with Song, Lucas Moura, and the players are dangerous.
Okay, last one, just down there, please.
Pep, there was no John Stones in the squad today. Was that just as any kind of injury, or was that
No.
just a...
I decided for bring Eric. Eric plays so good. When he played, I want to bring with him.
Does that mean Eric's above John now when it comes to...
Sorry?
Is Eric now above John when
No.
it comes to your central defenders then?
No. As the people knows, I moved the team, the squad, and everybody tried to be involved. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Guys.